everybody, and welcome to the Flower Patch. And my name is Iris Smith. First of all, I'd like to welcome some new subscribers that I haven't mentioned because it just didn't pop up on my phone, you know, who's subscribed, because it doesn't show everybody. It's only those people who want you to see the name that pops up. So I've got a few names here that I'd like to welcome some people. So first of all, I'd like to welcome Judy Golden. Welcome, Judy, and I hope you're enjoying what you're watching. Wayne Jones as well, and welcome to you as well, Wayne. I hope you have a good time watching the videos as well. And Hazel Harmsworth. Welcome, Hazel. My grandma was called Hazel, and that was, I think it's a beautiful name. So welcome, my darling. And BJ Gardens as well. Welcome to the BJ Gardens. Now that got my mind thinking what you're doing there, if you're selling plants or anything, because I'm a keen gardener. And also welcome to Team Julie's Crafts and More. Now that's intriguing, what it means, more. Oh, that got my head ticking as well. So welcome, Team Julie's. And also welcome to Mark Martin Fanatic. And welcome to you as well, my darling. I hope you're all enjoying watching the videos. Right. Now, I want to get on about that live yesterday. I watched it when I got in the house and after I'd eaten my tea. I was extremely disappointed in it. The internet connection was rubbish, so I apologise for it keep cutting out. I spent quite a lot of money on that dongle, with it stating that you can even take it on holiday and connect to an internet without any problem. Well, that was a lie to start with. So I feel that I've been conned. And the picture quality, terrible. It wasn't clear, and I was absolutely disgusted. I've said to my son, I'm boxing it up and I'm taking it back. I don't want it because it's not doing what it says on the box. So they've sold me something what just doesn't work properly. So I was really, guys, upset. So I apologise for all you that have watched it. And I've noticed that there's quite a few people have watched it after it's been streamed live. And oh gosh, it made me think, what do you actually think of that? You probably was all saying it was rubbish. And I agree. I was so upset by it that I was looking for something even better. But then my son said, oh, you need to get a streaming kit with a proper camera, mum, and it's going to cost you a fortune. It can even go into the thousands of pounds worth. I can't afford that, so I really can't, and that's me being honest. And because I've got a house, a mortgage, I've got to look after my family, we've got to, all the bills, etc. So I can't afford to purchase one. So I am extremely disappointed. So I really, guys, do apologise in advance, or should I say after the video, for a terrible connection, a terrible picture quality, and with it muffling on some of the words when it was crackling and trying to load back up or disconnect. It made me sound like I was a whining cat. Oh God, I couldn't believe I sat in the house last night like this. I just couldn't believe it. I can't express how disappointed I am, and extremely out from my heart how sorry, guys, I am. It was just awful. You couldn't see anything. It didn't focus in on the flowers. It zoomed out so you could see virtually all the room instead of what I was doing. Oh, it's bothered me. I'll be honest with you. It really has bothered me. But thank you for those who did watch while I was doing it. Sandra, Julie, Carol, many others. But I'm sorry. I really, truly am sorry. So I don't know whether I'm going to go live again. I may just keep doing the videos because I'm sending it back. It is terrible. So I just thought I'd let you know that, guys. You know, my deepest and, you know, solely apologies. So I wanted to show you on this video the finishing touches of it even clearer. So I'm going to just grab it for you. I've left it out so I can. This is what we did yesterday on the so-called live. We did a horizontal vase arrangement using pastel colours with gladioli, some beautiful blue leaves. Oh, and Julie, I'm sorry, I misinformed you. I didn't get these blue leaves from B&M. There was, I think I just got a bit above myself because, you know, I was actually excited about the live. I got these off of my wholesalers, so I'm sorry I've misinformed you if you've gone looking for them. And I've just also put in some little wildflowers, pinks, purples, there's some magnolias, pinks, greys and whites, crocodile fern, my beautiful rubbery texture fern, and even I was trying to explain that on the video, what they felt like. And I kept saying I know the texture of it and the feel of it, and I just couldn't think of an object that reminded me of it. And it's the rubber gloves that you clean, wash your pots or clean your house in, the marigolds. That's what they are, and that's how they feel. So again, and I've got hops in here, eucalyptus, grasses, roses, and I'll show you from the above, and that is how it looks from above. Again, guys, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's really bothered me. But I just wanted to show you today. I was going to post some pictures, but I thought, no, I'll show you today on a video that I'm doing. So it's like that, and it is, I measured it. It is 90 centimeters long, which is 3 foot. As I said, that could look lovely in, you know, on your dinner table, on a long coffee table, or even, you know, on your fireplace. That's what popped in my head last night while I was watching the rubbish video. On the fireplace above your fire, that would look lovely, you know, or even in your windowsill. So again, that is what we've done, and it's the same on the opposite side. If I can just move it this way, and it's very similar on the opposite side as well. So again, I'm sorry. So I wanted to cheer myself up this morning. I started with all good intentions, and then I've dropped something that I'm going to use, and I broke a bit off of it. So, oh, it's just not going right. So I'm going to cheer myself up because I'm not a miserable person, so I can easily cheer myself up. So I'm just upset because of this and the live video. But I'm not going to let that bother me. You know, I'm a professional. Things go wrong, and it was a first time for me trying it. And if I decide to do it again, I'll just have to save up some pennies and try and get something a bit more expensive. And so yes, so that's what we did. So I'll just move that out of the way. And I've got my cup of coffee as well. I've just made it before I started. Right, I'm going to do with all those lovely things I was showing you that I got yesterday from B&M. Excuse me. And I realised I'd got a sledge. And I thought, oh my goodness, I forgot to get that out. So I thought I'll do something with the all the candy cane and things like that and make something. I dropped the sledge and a bit of the curl at the front has dropped off after I'd put everything on. So, but I'm still going to use it as I can cover that with some foliage and that. So, and it's also got lights on. I've had to put new batteries in, but it's also got lights on. So I dropped it. There we have it. So, that annoyed me as well. So I thought the only thing I can rectify that is by putting something over it. So this won't be for sale. I can't sell things that are broken. It's not me. I wouldn't do it. So it's just perhaps going to be a decorative piece. I had this little Hessian sack. It's much longer. It's about that long. But I've turned it inside out and tied a knot inside and then pulled it back through to make it smaller. And I've stuck some cylinder oasis in 2 pieces so they go to the bottom. And I've put a piece of, as you can see the white there, a piece of a stem that I cut off from a flower, what was long, and pushed it in the centre to hold the 2 pieces of cylinder together. And I've also tie wrapped it underneath. In 3 places I've attached it on, so I didn't want to glue it because I didn't want the glue coming through. And then obviously, you can see my bow. Oh my goodness, I thought, I've got to use that candy bow now. I've got some candy stuff, and I've even ordered some more candy stuff. So I've got the bow at the bottom where it's got the candy lollipops and with the swirls. I've got the red and white striped ribbon, and I've also got the candy cane ribbon there. And then I thought I'll add a bit of just a plain red but a glittery ribbon on as well. So that, I thought I'll attach that to the back. So I put floral wire and I've attached it underneath so it holds on. Then I decided, well, I want some flowers at the side, some decoration as well. So I've cut 2 pieces of oasis and I've attached my aspidistra ribbon around it, glued it down the sides and put that there just so you can't see the oasis. With that, I glued it on underneath. I've checked and there's no glue coming through, so I must have done a cracking job. So we're going to do this. So let me just not waste the batteries. So I've attached that on with a bit of elastic band and attached that onto there so it doesn't keep moving away, and falling. I've got something on it. And falling around. So I've attached that. So I want to go through what we're going to use. Oh, this is where I start getting jolly again. Let me just have a quick drink. Oh, that's nice and hot. Right, I want to put in, because I've got some red maple leaves, I want to put in some of those, and they may be dotted. I may even put one on the front where the broken hook is, and hide that. So we've got that, and of course it's Christmassy theme. Conifer. Who cannot have conifer when it's Christmas? So that's my beautiful conifer. I love that. That's the one where I go crazy and buy 20 bunches, in one go. I am terrible for this. Even though I've got a bucket still full, because obviously people are going to want Christmas wreaths, and I do like using this in Christmas wreaths, I may order another 20 to 30 bunches. So who knows? Why not? Cheer me up. And I thought, because it's got white in, these oddments I want to use, because I've gained some more oddments from using fresh stems of my variegated ficus, and add those in as well, because that's a bit, reminds me a bit like when you have holly. Now holly I haven't got. I have checked my bucket, I have run out, so I have ordered 100 pieces of holly, so hopefully that will last. So I'm waiting for those deliveries. So I thought, in replace, I will use my beautiful looking variegated ficus. Now I found these at the bottom of my bucket. I thought I'd used all these, and these are just little picks that I ordered, and I got them in a bunch of 40, or not a bunch, a packet. And these are like pine needles for Christmas. So I thought, let's start putting some of them in now. I've spotted them. I want to get those in. So I haven't got any more. These are all of what I've got left. So it looks like I'm going to have to start stocking up on things again. It's just that things fall to the bottom of my bucket, you know, because my buckets are so big. I just lose them and forget, especially when they're small and they're just dropped at bottom. Now I I've got some spruce, what you'd have on a wreath, and I tend to buy garlands, and I chop them off for things like this to use as your foliage. And instead of just being on a wreath, I thought Christmassy, your Christmas tree's made out of these, you know, your artificial ones. So why not? Let's add some of those in, because again, I bought a garland and it was an 8 foot long, 240 centimetres, and I chopped every pine needle off and bagged them. And that I use also, and you can also put these in grapevine wreaths as well to add a bit of Christmassy touch also. So I've just grabbed a bunch out of the bag. Now I found this the other day as well, saying I'd got no reds last week, I think it was. So I've saved it, and I've just spotted it because I put it under here. Let's get it out. Look at that. I've ordered reds. I really have, guys. And again, I'm waiting. I've got about another 4 packages or parcel deliveries to arrive, to the point where I must have spent about £400. So probably not that much, but you know, it's quite a bit. So, but I've had to get top up on things. So I thought that's the last bit of sparkly red that I had in greenery. I've got a few, I've just picked a few out because these come as single stems. So I've just picked a few out of the bucket. I took 5 out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them, but I thought with a bit of white as well for the snow effect. So I may use those. I've got a lot on here to say we're only doing a little thing, but you know me, guys, I just keep getting I just grab bunches of everything and think, well, I might use that, I might use that. Or I could use that, or I might not use it, but let's get it out in case I change my mind. So I've got my big philodendron leaves, and I thought to act as snowy effect again, let's get some of those out as well to give it a bit of Christmassy look. And at the same time, I thought while I'm getting the snowy things out, I'll get some of my small willow stems out as well, because I may use those instead of the eucalyptus. So I've got those in white as well. I've decided, let's get some seed heads out. They're all coming big stems. I think you get about 20 in a bunch. So I thought I could use some seed heads, just, you know, for like a berry type feature, or just to give it like a bit of a snowy effect, or, you know, snowdrops, I don't know, something along those lines. But I thought they would look nice, festive feeling. And I have got my gold as well, my gold leaf. Now I was trying to think of what this were the other day, and I still can't remember what it is, because when I ordered it, it just said Christmas greenery, and I wasn't fussed what it was called. I just liked it, so I got it. So I'll make chopped bits off again and add those in also. And you know me, guys, I cannot have nothing without being any wispy. So I got my sparkly little berry stems out with the little twirly stems on as well. And I thought I could just rip a few of those off and use those as my movement in and around the sledge. And I keep playing with things like this when I have them. I just sit there and see how they move. In case, you know, when they're outside, if they move with the wind. I love it. And then in gold again, I decided I've got some little ferns. Now these came with the, you know, the clips that you have where you can just clip it onto your Christmas tree, because these are a Christmas tree decoration. Well, I took them off, took the clips off, and I thought they would look lovely, you know, as just foliage. I don't need the clips, so I took them off. I've got gold, silver, pink, I think, as well. Yeah, gold, silver and pink. Still waiting for my blue things to arrive. So I brought those as well. Now I have got one of these in red, and I knew I'd got this. Little baubles on a little branch. You know, guys, this is so cute. I've been looking at this with baubles with the little berries and sparkly. Oh, it's divine. I love it. Oh, it's wonderful with the dark stem. Oh, it's just so contrasting. It looks beautiful. So I thought, let's get them. So let me just grab everything else, guys. I have got out my golden roses again. Just this last bunch of the last stem of this. I thought, let's get rid of the stem instead of it just sitting in the bucket before I start on the new one. And so I thought, why not get the red roses out, the sparkly gold roses out as well. They all look lovely. Oh, look at that against the maple. Oh, beautiful. So got those. So this is the best bit. Oh, I've got some poinsettias as well in red. Now these are just red velvet. I buy them without the stems again, because I buy them in a pack where you can have at least anything from 50, 100, 150, 200 and so on in a pack. I bought them where I'd got 150 in. Not recently. I've had these, you know, about a year, and they was cheaper, because when I looked for the poinsettias where they've got the stem, well, to buy them in several bunches, you know, it's much more costly than what it was for what I got these. I can't quite remember how much they were, guys. I think they must have been about something around £8 to £10 for 200, 150, something like that. But well worthwhile. And the velvet, oh, I love the velvet. The velvety touch, if I bring it closer. Oh, and all I'm going to do, if I put a stem in the back, a wire stem, glue it in, and then I've got my pick. So, cheaper way of doing things, guys. And of course, oh God, why not? Why not? He's going to sit on the front of the sledge, because the Santa that I've got, that's spoken for. So, with me getting these yesterday, I thought, let's get the little elf and sit him on the sledge, waiting for Santa to pop on the sledge with him so they can go and deliver the prezzies. So I thought, let's get that on. So I did put a stem up his body. So, but I've cut it. So it looks weird. So I've cut it so he's got something hanging from his body. But that is only just to attach him onto the sledge. I've already tried it and where I want to position him. Bless. He's even smiling because he's got a stem up his body. So he must be happy about it. And talking of sledges, I've got a few of these, but I've just taken one out. And I've put this, there was also a Christmas decoration to hang from your tree. I've got a wire pick, glued it on the back. I've had to put a lot of glue because this is heavy. So I've had to put a lot of glue to hold that on. So you can see the glue there. But usually if I was going to sell it, I would cover that with a leaf. Perhaps something like the aspidistra, the variegated ficus, and just cover that up. But again, because I'm not selling it, because it's broken, the sledge, and it's just for my purpose, so I'm okay with that. But look, the little tiny berries, and the little spruce, and the tiny little, oh, go on, what they're called? Oh, I've gone brain dead. Oh, pine cones, that's it. Crikey me. My brain's taking longer to get into gear. But yeah, I thought I'd put that on as well. And again, the bits I found, these were Christmas decorations with a string hanging there. I removed the string and glued that on also to make a pig. Why not, guys? Because I bought these, I think they must have been, if I can remember, probably a box of 10 or 12 for I think about £4. So if you bought 10 or 12 of these individually from a wholesaler or online, how much do you think you'd be spending? Not £4, I assure you. There may have been less in money or a couple of pound more, I can't remember, but cheap as chips. So sparkly white things, swirly, so I thought I'd add those in. They could be like icicles on the sledge. Now I've got this out. I had this, I think it's like the opening either of a pine cone but in white, or the bud head of a protea. I'm not quite sure, but they was also to hang on your Christmas decoration. And I've took the string off and popped in a pick through the bottom as well. Cheaper option, guys. Now I've got a bell, little red bell. Now these was on strings as well. Everything was on strings virtually what I've got, because the majority of them they are for your Christmas tree. And I find because you can buy them in boxes of all different colours, well, let's buy them and stick a pick in it so I can place it, whether it be in a wreath or an arrangement or an oasis, with a pick on, and I can cut it to whatever length I want. So I got one of those, and guys, Sandra and Julie are going to go to B&M today to get these. I think they was £2 or £2.50 for one. Now again, I've said on that live video, you can get these off wholesalers. My wholesaler sells these much more than £2.50. They may have been £3, I'm not sure. I've lost my receipt. And they're only like a spongy velvet with the Christmas theme on. And I thought I may add just one of them. I don't think I want to put both in. But look, aren't they just gorgeous? And I mean, there wasn't much left of all this when I went shopping for and spotted them. So once they top up again, I'll give you a guess who's going to be running to that shop. Probably me, Sandra and Julie. I hope you two have found lots of things that, you know, when you go or if once you've been. And again, from B&M, my candy sticks with the lollipops and some beads. Now, there was 3 stems on here. I've taken one off. I've used it for something else. So I think they was about between £2 and £3.50 probably at most. So I've got them as well. And I'm going to get some more of these. And also, now you can see with the bobble on the top, these was a Christmas decoration, like a bauble to go on your tree. I've removed that. I've pierced an hole in the bottom with something really sharp, but I've took my time because be careful, guys, because if you force it, it'll crack, because they are the texture of a Christmas bauble. So be very careful. And I've just glued the end of this pick as well and put it up there. I'm not so fussed about that. I could have cut it off, but then it would have left a big hole at the top, and I didn't want to do that. So I've got some candy canes as well. And I bought those in a box, and I can't remember how many was in the box. I may put Mr. Nutcracker in as well. I've got different colours. And again, he's got to stick up his body, so I could put him anywhere. And these was in a box of 3 for £5, I think. They have pinks, they have silvers, they have golds. I think some are red or green. I wanted the gold out with me having gold. And we're going to pop him in somewhere. It may have been hitching the ride at the back of the sledge. Who knows? And I've just got a few little more oddments. I got a drum. I've done the same with this. Another Christmas decoration on the tree. took the string off, popped an awl at the bottom, put a stem in, glued it in, and I've got a little drum what can act like a present in the sack. Oh, look. Oh, isn't that tiny? Look at it from the back. It's like a baby's little foot, a newborn baby's size. Oh, and it's just soft, spongy velvet. It is lovely. I've popped that star on. It didn't have one. I popped it on. And I thought, look at the little holly and berries. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, so cute. And then again, there's one of the stars, just like that one. They came in I've had those, you know, I ordered loads of those a few years ago, and I've got the odd ones left. So I thought I might add a star in as well. You know, Jesus was born, the star is, you know, out. So let's add that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in. Again, this was another decoration for the tree. I've glued it at the back there, so I could just pop that in as well. A little plastic, and these are heavy, really weighty. So again, I've had to put lots of glue on to hold it. I tried one of the others I've got in the white, and I put only a little bit of glue on, and it just didn't hold. So I had to put quite a bit of glue on. And the last few bits, oh, let me just show you. I've got my berries out as well, red and white, because I'm not sure. Snowflakes, you know, or snowballs effect, and then berries. So I'm not sure which, if I might put them both in. I didn't get that out, but it's come out with the rest. So that was just a love art. Again, I couldn't pierce an hole in there because it would have cracked because it's so thin there. So I've had to put it at the top where it had string hanging for your tree. So I thought that would might go in then for now it's there. And I've had these years. Little pegs, and they come with string. You attach the string and then hang them as a garland. But I've not used the string. And they've been in the box for a while because I never knew what to do with them until now. A little closed peg at the back. I opened it up, put the glue in, put the pick in, and I got little things like this. And Santa, snowman. I've also got, I think, something else, and I put it back. I thought I only want 3, so I chose those. Presents for the sleigh, Santa who goes on the sledge, and snowman when it's snowing. So that is everything, guys. Everything I've got. Again, there is a lot here. A lot here. And I don't know. I may not put all of them in. Well, I won't be putting all of them in because I'll be going through, seeing what looks better and what fits. So I just thought I'd go through absolutely everything, what we're going to maybe pop in. Oh my goodness, all the glitter sticks to jumpers. I shouldn't have put a jumper on, but it's cold again. So we've got all of those to play with. So, first of all, I want to sit my darling little elf to one side on the sleigh waiting for Santa. I bet this is cold. But it's not bad. You know what I haven't got out, and I'm just looking over there on the Christmas wreath I've done for somebody. Pine cones. I haven't got those out. And cinnamon sticks, but then again it might be overloaded. I'm trying to do a theme where it's like a Christmas sleigh ready to take off to go and deliver things. My cat's in here. He's been on here trying to sleep on these this morning. I've had to take him off of it. And he kept coming back, so I've had at least a good half an hour telling him no, but he wouldn't listen. But now he's over there. I think he's got the message. So, look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. So he's going to be sitting, if I just, there, waiting for Santa, who will be guiding the sleigh, who's going to be sitting here. So Santa's probably just finishing his cup of whiskey or sherry and getting a Reindeer's ready for takeoff. So what I'm going to do with him, I'm going to glue his body, stick him on it. So I'm going to just dip in my spatula. I don't want to dip him in because I'll probably catch around him, and I'm just going to wipe just around here, put a bit of glue, and we're going to stick him here. Oh, doesn't he just look divine? Oh my gosh, guys, I am so childish when it comes to things like this. I just love cute little things. And he looks, I wonder what he looks like with the lights on. Oh, look at him glow. Oh my goodness, my little boy, you look fabulous. Let me just put that string there. There's a little piece of twine that's on it. So that is going to sit there. Isn't he just cute? So I want him to sit there. So if this doesn't lean forward or anything, and I want him to balance up against it, look like he's looking comfortable. And he's smiling. So he must be happy. So because of my horrible broken bit when I dropped it, oh, I could have cried. I want to cover that. So I want to get that out of the way first. So let me just see how we're going to accomplish that. Can I put that? I need a leaf to sit over it. So, right, I can see what I need to do. So what I'm going to do is just cut the stem relatively short, pop it underneath this twine, put it there, so then the twine holds it down. Let's just pull on the twine, as well. So I will put other things there as well to cover it, but that will sit there like that. This is fabulous, guys. It is heat proof, and you've just seen that clump of glue that I've got on it, and look at that. It just slides off. No forcing it and picking away. It just slides off. It's ace. So do I, to make it equilateral, yeah, put one the opposite side. And cut this one as well. Oh, I must roll these sleeves up. I like all my, as they call them, bell sleeves, the shape of a bell, but I shouldn't really put them on for this job. Using glue. Again, slide that through. Sit that on this side. Wipe any glue off of it so it doesn't show. So he's like that. Isn't he a darling? So because we've got that, and I've got the little fine pine leaves, I've got to add something green in just to go with it as well. And I may add, because I've got some little oddments of the berries as well, I may just pull a few off of the head. Let me cut a couple off and stick in. Let me just see, guys. Some of those look as well. I've got some miniature little pine cones. Oh, I've got to get those out. Now get ready for the big noise. Oh my goodness. I've got lots of different coloured baubles as well. Do I put a bauble on? A little red one or something. Oh. Let me do what I wanted to do. I've got to think which box they're in. Oh, I've forgotten about this. Last one in this plastic tub. We've got to have a present on there. So, oh, here they are. Instead of the big ones. Look at those. Aren't they tidgy? See, I'm all for cutie little things, me. There's some slightly bit more open. Oh, one of those in there as well. Why not? Let's get a handful out. Place them on there. Oh, that one's a bit crushed. Let me get the better ones out. That one. Those two. Push those. Oh, forgot that one. Oh no. A little bit bigger. Aren't they so tiny? My husband thinks I'm wappy because I like cutie little things. He says I'm like a little child. Why not, guys? I've got a few there. Let's put these back. Oh, where's that white snow? I have some like white snowy stuff. Excuse the noise, guys. Now I've gone into here. There it is. In another bag, because I've got some others as well. Oh goodness, I forgot about those. These are different, lot. These are different. I might get a few of those out. God, I should have done all of this before I started. Oh my gosh, look how tiny that is. But I've got this. And I bought masses of this. So I'm going to get... Does it come in its own bag? So I've got another big bag of it in here. That could be the snow. Oh, gosh. My mind just goes crazy. This may be another long video, guys. Bear with me. It may be another long video. Because I've already been chatting for probably about half an hour before we've even got anywhere. So, let's put that present there as well. Oh, let me put a pick in it. So this is all I do. Put a bit of glue on. Because this is only polystyrene. And push it in. That's it. And remove any glue. And then we've got our pick. So then that can sit as a prezi on the top of the sack. Oh, dear me. So, let me glue. Do I just pop it there? Yeah. I'm going to just glue these little berries on. Or seed heads, should I say. To the wood. Just popping up. I might cut that one a little bit tiny. A little bit tiny. That don't make sense. A little bit smaller. And I'm going to pop that in there and sit that like that. Gosh, what your mind does when you're doing things like this. So do I pop that? little one. Different colour. Yes. Now I'm just going to put these in the glue gun. Just put glue on the bottom of them. And what I'm going to do is just stick it onto the wood like that. And because I've got 3 different ones, one's lighter, one's darker, and one's a different texture and slightly bigger as well. So I've got 3 different sizes. I can squeeze that there. That can go like that. This came in my mind last night what I was going to do. I was so excited with all the things that I purchased. Again, I'm like a little kiddie. This is how I am on Christmas morning, all excited and jumping for joy. I asked my husband last night what he'd like for Christmas. Oh, typical. Nothing. Oh, goodness gracious me. And I said to him, you know me, honey, I do not accept the word nothing. And he's like, well, I've got everything I need. I've got everything, but it's a time of joy, isn't it? He knows what I'm like for Christmas. I'm going to place that one just on there. I'm not placing them all in the same position how they were on the one side. I'm going to make it slightly different. Let's just pop this. So if I have a bit of snow, and you can break this up into pieces like this. It's just twigs, really. What very fine ones. Let's get that on there. So it looks like it's a bit chilly with the snow. Oh, swirly. Oh, that's a nice piece. Look at that. Gosh. Let me just turn around and see where I'm going to place this one. I'm just dipping them in. Oh, let's put one just where his leg is. Oh, look at that little swirly one. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm just placing a few. I've got little bits here because again they are tiny, these. So I'm just going to place them on the front. Excuse me, I think I'm coming down with that flu virus. I've already had a chest infection. It's cleared up and I've started coughing. My son hasn't been well. He's been bedridden for 2 days with it. He got it from a member of his colleagues at work, and I think he's passed it on to me. Oh, why? I can cope. Let's place that on there. Oh, guys, look. Little bits of snow. I'm going to keep this out because I may work myself around the sleigh with it as we go along. So we need to get these in. Add a bit of greenery around the front. It's all these little delicate pieces that seem to take the most time, guys, but it's well worth it. No, I think that's a bit too big. Let's cut that really short. Yeah, it's definitely well worth it. Sometimes some things that you do are, do take longer than others. Especially with things like this. Oh, is that falling off? No. Yeah, especially with things like this, little tiny pieces. But hey ho. I want this one too. It's attached to a jumper. Go alongside here. And I'm going to bend it so it doesn't look flat. Like that. Now, is that too much in my way? Can I glue that down a little? Let me get my spatula and just glue a leaf down because it's just popping up too much. Just place that there. That's if it holds. Let me hold it a minute. I don't think it's going to hold. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave that for now because I could be sat on that for ages because I will just put little things here, there and everywhere. So let's start getting some of our other things in. So first of all, I want to be getting our conifer in because that is our base greenery, and with it being long, I don't want it to be in the way of anything. So I'm just taking 3 off. Now I can take bits off at a time, or I can put them all on together. Now I think if I put them on together, it'll look a bit too much. So I am going to just take the odd one off and use it as a single piece of greenery. So I'm going to start around the back. I'm going to place it, and I'm pushing it as far as I can in. I'm just bringing the greenery at the back, look. Let me cut that. I'm leaving these two together. Again, I don't always just want one on its own. And I'm going to place this one at an angle behind the Santa's sack, going into this piece of oasis here. Again, I should do the same. Take one of them off. Let me move this here. It seems to be moving. I'm going to place this one. No, I don't like that there. Get the glue off. Let's do it again. I'm going to put it in the top instead, like that. So I'm going to need one probably coming over. Or do I bring it this way? Yeah, bring it there. I'm going to go through here. Oh, don't it look beautiful? He's smiling away. It's probably because I'm turning him around. He's enjoying the fairground ride. Gosh, in my imagination, don't it stretch weirdly? Let's place one here through the aspidistra ribbon. Don't that look lovely with greenery in? And I'm going to place one. Believe it or not, I'm going through the sack because it is Hessian. Oh gosh, if I can now. Yeah. Just lean in that bit like that. With it being Hessian, you can go through the small little holes of it. As long as you put a 45-degree angle on your stem, it shouldn't have a problem going through. Excuse me. Now I want some of these Christmas pines. Right, what I do with these, where's my scissors? Because I want a bit of stem on these, I will cut some off of the bottom. I'm going to do it above my bin where all my trash and rubbish is, at the side of me. And plus, because once I want to dip it in the glue, I don't want the spruce needles going into my glue. So I've cut around the bottom like that. So then I can dip it then into my glue without any of these pines coming off. So we'll put, actually I'm going to put one on the bow. And because they bend, lovely. Let me just do it all here, and then I can just put it in the bin at the side. Let's do a few. I've got some of different colour. I've got a darker green and a lighter green out, just to give it a variation of shade and colour. Because this one is much darker. So I want to give it a bit of both. Do a darker one. And again, these are brilliant. You buy a great big garland. This will save you buying them already in little pieces like this. It saves a lot of money. Put one just there. Do I bring one down here? Yes, I'm going to place one on here. We're just going to push that through, wipe any excess glue off. On my feet, and then I'm going to just manipulate it into just a shape. I think I could do with one round here. Let's get this one shot. So yes, things like this, they can take a little bit of time. So that's usually, you know, if I'm doing it for a customer, you know, it'd all be prepared, you know, trimmed and everything before I even, you know, do it. But because I'm doing the videos, I want to show people, you know, your lovely selves, how it's done. So that's why I don't always prepare it all, not everything. One more. Let's stick that there. Let's go. So I've got to listen out for a parcel. I've already received one. That's for my son. He's treated himself to a new hoodie. And it says something to do with this football team. He was going to get a t-shirt, and but I said to him, why don't you just get the hoodie instead? It's coming up to where it's going to start getting cold, you know, so you won't be, you know, look, it's logic really. You won't be wearing a t-shirt when it's winter. So why don't you get the hoodie instead? So at least you can wear your favourite football team hoodie when you go to the matches, because he is a season ticket holder for his football team. And he goes with his dad, who was my first husband. He goes with him. Oh, don't that look sweet already? Just with the conifer in. Don't it give it a lovely effect? So let's hold on to bits. Now, I've got a couple of oddments of these here. I want to add in just a bit of white. Let's have a look. Shall I put that there on the sleigh? No, not there. Yeah, I'm going to put, let me take that one off though. I'm going for my scissors again, guys. I'm going to put this one, if I show you in a minute, at an angle. And I'm going to just lift that up. Wipe the glue off, because I'm going through the aspidistra ribbon. And I'm just putting it at the back of the sleigh to give it a little bit of white. I'm going to do that on the opposite side. Again, these ones are my off-cut, so before I use the fresh stem, let's use the little bits and bobs. Just tuck that under the ribbon as well. Little. Right, I've got this little, I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to put in my own pick, because there wasn't enough on there. We need a bit of white behind the back of here. So let me just, yeah. Just to add, look, a bit of white on the back of the Santa's sack, which is going to have all its prezzies in. Now, do we? Let me put one there. See, I won't be. There might be, like I say, a lot of things that I've brought out, but I'm only using bits and bobs of them. I won't be using all of them. It's just the oddments of it. What are going to make it look beautiful. And he's still smiling. What a good little boy he is. Let me see. In fact, I'm going to pay this one. If I can get it. Here. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I want one more. So then that's 5. Just cut that little bit off at the top so it doesn't look like it's being used. So I'm gonna place, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now then, something's drawing me up here as well. Let's put it nearer to the front and lean it over. So that's what it looks like from the front. He's still smiling and happy and jolly. And as we go around the sides like that, in fact, I'll bring it up closer. So that's what it's like from there, with the bow at the back and all your conifers and things like that. And at the front as well. And then down this side. It doesn't look uncomfortable sat there, to be quite honest. I can see where it's now it's dry, where that stem was, where it went up his body. I'm going to chop it off so it's level with underneath of the sleigh. I can get my clippers up that far. There we go, that's better. Right, I don't need those now, because again I've got these, you know. I could put the long bits at the back, but I've also got the philodendron leaves, which are really long, big and really big. There's a single one there. I have to be careful that it doesn't overpower with the big size of the leaves. Let me just... No, I'm not using those, guys. They're too big. Way, way too big. So, see, I want to go through all of the greenery before we start putting in those beautiful little ornamental things. That's waste time. Being a big one. Yes, I'm going to put that there at the top as well. In here. I'll just show you one moment, everybody. Just at the top here, just to give it another different foliage. Placed in with a bit of white, looking like the snow is settled on the edge of the leaves. Bring one down here. Just under there. And I brought the other one down here. Again, I don't want to mirror image it on this side, because then it'll just look like it's like a rocket taking off, you know. So I want to manipulate and put them in different places to give off more of a natural look. I don't mind on some things mirror imaging. I want to put one there. I'm going to place that. Can't see. These glasses are rubbish. I'll place that there. And I want to cut that little bit there. So I've got a bit of greenery on the front also. I'm going to place that one on there. I may need to actually, because that's not sticking on the wood very well. Let me see. Place it in there instead. I may need to put an hole in this bit, because this hasn't got any wire in this part of this stem. So if I help it and produce a hole for it, it should help it go in. There we go. And then a little bit on that side as well. So do I place, because I am looking at putting the odd one, my goodness. Under here, in between with the bow. So it just doesn't look like the bow's left out by itself. Incorporate the leaves into the bow. Just give it that little bit extra. Just holding it up a moment so it starts to set, because I don't want it to come out. Look. Oh my Gideon, you got a beautiful sleigh. So do I place, there's another small piece of it in. That's, yeah. We should join that up with the little bit of the spruce at the back. So that one sits in with there. Again, I'll save those because I may use them as fillers. I don't know about this last piece. Oh, I don't know. I'm doubting with that. Let me see. It's these I'm concerned about. Again, I don't want them sticking out looking like it's a rocket. So manipulate it, bend it. I may even cut it. Let's have a look. See, that's taken away the look of the ribbon, and that's what I don't want. I still want to see the pretty ribbon at the back. And by putting something over the top of the ribbon, we're just disguising it. So let me see if I cut a little bit off. And then that actually might look nice. Yeah, that looks nice there. So we're going to go like that. And then use this one as well. And place this one. As you can see again, I may have got lots out and thinking, oh, 5 stems of eucalyptus. Oh my good gracious me, what's she going to do with all of that? It's not. It's just that I've brought them out. It's a backup really, in case I change my mind. Because you know me guys, I do change my mind constantly. It's because once I'm going around, it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing. It's just that I can see something in my mind with something else put there instead. So that's all. Right, I'm going to place this here. And that's where I'm putting that. It's not covering the ribbon. And it's just going to add a little bit different in texture and colour and sparkly. So that may just, I'll push that down as far as I can get it and then just slightly manipulate it into any shape. Let me just get that glue off. Let's have a look. Like that. Don't these look beautiful? Do I place one? Yes, so we're going to have one there. At the back. At the back behind where the sack is. Going through the sack. So remove the glue. Just tilt it slightly. Oh, isn't that beautiful? One more. So we've got those two at the back. I'm going to bring this Let me just, no, that's too, yeah, I'm going to bring it there. And I've gone in at an angle through the aspidistra ribbon, gone down diagonally and then bent it. And again, just manipulate, and that's like that. So I don't need these, 3 is plenty. So they can go on the floor as well. So I don't think I'm going to need, I may save 1, but the others I don't need. No, because we have got these. Oh, look. Oh, gosh, let's get these in. I'm starting with the toys now. I won't be able to help myself. I want this one sticking up like that. It's like a big, big icicle. I'm going to place that one like that. Oh, guys, these are lovely. I'm going to go in through the side and then lift it up. Might put that bit of spruce on it as well. Can these bend? No. So don't try and bend those, guys. No, do I? Because that's there. I just want to see what it looks like. That looks too, oh no, that looks too much. So I'm not going to put that one in. We'll just have 2. This I do want. I need to put that in. And I do want that to be at the back. Just in at the top, at the back. So we're going to put that in. Go through the Hessian Santa sack again. Once it pushes through, oh, one moment, it's too long, it's bending over. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's get some of this. Oh, I've got my baubles. I might put some of those in there. Oh God, there's that much. I don't know what to use. I've got my berries. You see, I might not even use the poinsettias now because they're quite big. They're really big. I may put 1 on, just 1, just to have that 1. I don't want it on that side. So let's just put a small pick in it. This doesn't need to be sticking out. I'm going to put that at the bottom. So I'm just putting that there like that. Oh my gosh, do I? Oh, I forgot about these. Now I've got to think, I've got to get my head into gear. If I fill the sack up with prezzies and little things like that, then I'll be able to see much more. We've got to have the bell in of what to use with all those other things. Right, for definite, the prezzies going in. So we're going to fill Santa's prezzy sack up. Put that there. See, that is part of where it hangs. So scissors. I'll take that off. I don't want that on. The drum for a little boy or girl. And some are going to come out as well, so it looks like they're quite, you know, it's overloading. Candy stick. Look at that, guys. Santa's. Oh, we need to get the nutcracker. We need to get him in. Somebody's had a sledge as well. Oh, if we bring that to make it look like it's chock-a-block and there's lots in it. I wonder if I can bend that slightly. Yeah. So it's overloading with goodies. And there's a Santa stocking as well. Oh guys, you just can't not love doing this. Place that like that. Oh, it's so dreamy. It's just so dreamy. Oh, I've been dying to start this bit. But that was another little prezzy. Why have I left those up there? Let's get our bell in. Could be a little rattle for a little baby. I want to make it look chock-a-block. Again, we can bend things. Lots of candy for kiddies. Oh my gosh. Now, do I put a big one of those in? Oh my goodness. We're gonna be putting a little man, little gingerbread man in. Do we place him here? In the centre. So it's visible. Da-da, Santa's coming to town. Let's chuck it up. Let's get one of these. Now I hope this is, let's pull on this. Take it off that way. Oh, I've got a bend. Ugh, that's hard. I need to manipulate this because I don't want it just sticking upright. It's very tough. A sleigh full of candy. Look at that! Oh, isn't it joyous? Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just wonderful. Who cannot love it? Oh, I've been itching to start this bit. Why not get it done and make it look beautiful? We'll put those out the way because I'll end up putting more and more in. Oh, what else did I have? I've forgotten. I've got that much. Oh my goodness. If it was down to me, guys, I'd be using everything straight away. Oh, no, I'm not going to touch that. I keep thinking about the baubles. What about some baubles? I have got lots of baubles. All different colours as well. Oh, where's them thingies? Oh, I know what I've had. Oh my goodness. Here. Oh, I forgot about those. Oh my goodness. Right at the bottom of the bag. Sorry guys, since I've got all excited. Oh, was that a little bit of holly? I thought I saw a bit of holly there. Oh, I did. Oh, I've seen a little bit of holly. It's probably my very last piece, guys. These was for my mum gave me these years ago, and I just had them sitting on top of my fireplace, but they are for the Christmas tree. I brought them in here. Wooden they are. A little soldier, a snowman, and a little angel flying on the star. These are going in. So I am going to put a pick, because they're wooden, I can't pierce an owl, so I will just place the pick on the back and let it set like that. So I'll place it flat down so it's on a surface that way it's not going to fall off. Got it all over my ring. Da da da. Oh, this video is going to be really extremely long, guys. Sorry, but I'm like a little child myself when it comes to things like this, and I adore it. We've got to put a snowman in. I'm putting a bit more glue on and placing it so it's going to stick down. And then just let it dry. Oh, this could be like a little toy. Little kiddies like little animal toys as well for the Santa's gift. So I'll place that on the inside of its leg. And then the soldier. Crikey, I knew I'd got these. I forgot about them. So that can go just there. Again, just get rid of too much of the glue. I don't want it to look clumpy. Oh, gosh. I just want it to set. Look at them. Oh my goodness. If my mum was here, she'd be telling me, you are such a child. I'm putting that in there while I've spotted that. And the ones I've ordered, the holly, are like this. They just come in a big bag. And the ones I've ordered don't have picks, so I've just got the heads. And I can put the picks on, so that doesn't concern me. Or again, if I can get that in, you could get a garland just of holly. There we go. And just cut each one off as and when you need them. And I've got, again, my little wooden things. Now I've got a wooden candy cane. I've got some gloves, so somebody could have a pair of gloves for Christmas. What's that one? Oh, there's a bell. Get the bell out as well. I don't want the baubles. So if I have gloves, you've got to have two, because you've got two hands. Can you imagine if I just didn't do that and just put one on? So again, let's get some pics on these. So sorry guys, this video, but I hope you're enjoying it. Pair of gloves, oh. So I want to put that one. Now I've glued the back there, then I'm going to place that one over the top so they become a pair. La 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 la. Let's get a bell. I'll just glue that there near the top. Just make sure there's not too much glue. A wooden candy cane. Let's stick that there as well. Oh, let's get the bauble in. Why not? It's Christmas. Glue that on. Don't put too much glue on. Don't want it seeping through the holes. Got to get it all off my finger. I could use those as baubles, so why would I want the baubles when I've got these? Right. Everything I keep putting pics on, guys. I've ordered another 500. I go through these very quickly because I'm a bargain hunter and I like to go for things where you don't always have the stem. So that obviously means I've got to put my own stems on them. But the pics are cheaper than buying them. The pics and the product are all cheaper than buying what you would a full stem with them on. So like these, if you've got the pics and then these, they'd be still cheaper than what you would if you bought them with the stem. So I don't mind that. If it means just putting my own on, then that's fine. Right, they're gonna go. Well, we'll wait for those to dry. Let me just turn it here. there. La 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 la. I'm going to place one here at the back. Have some baubles at the back. I want to lift that prezi up a bit. I think it's a bit too far down. Oh, if I can't. Oh, I've took it off the off the stem now. There we go. Let's get rid and put another pick on it. I want it a bit higher up. Again, I want it to look like it's really chock-a-block Santa's sack. I'm going to place these in as well. In all these gifts. I know you people may think, oh gosh, I can't see what's in there. I will show you. Trust me. And Santa's sack is always chock-a-block with gifts. So let's get them all in. I am trying to do them so you can see. And I'll put some lower down. Let's get the soldier. Let's pop him in there. I may put another one of those in, yeah. Bring that one down a little bit more. Just turn it in an opposite direction. Oh. Some bits coming out from the side. Let's do some on this side. Oh la la, don't we all love Christmas? Let's get one coming through that side too. I don't think I'm going to put any more in. I think that looks quite full, guys. Even he looks like he's getting squashed now. Let's push him back and sit him upright. That's better. Look at that. Let me bring this close. Oh, I can't stop breaking out his song. I love Christmas time. Are you ready, guys? Look at all Santa's gifts for all those sweet children. Oh, isn't that divine? You got your little gingerbread, your candy canes, your lollipops, your little soldier, a sledge for one of the kiddies to go sleighing in the snow, bells, your nutcracker, your little baubles, your drum, your prezi, oh, a little teddy bear reindeer, and a lovely bow for Mom. you know, to put around in the winter to keep her neck warm. Oh, and oh, don't that look lovely? And it looks super from the back. Look at that. I'm going to put his hat in front so that can be... If I just bend that bow a little bit back, because I think it's the bow that's bringing him forward. Because that is a solid bow. I need to get behind. That's better. La da da. Let's get some snowy bauble, little like snowballs. Let's pretend there's snowballs. And dot these around in the bow as well. Just to add a little different texture. Oh, I have to get that done, guys. I just love little things like that. Let's get those in. Got it all attached. Going to stick some in here because we need to fill up now. We've got his gifts in. Oh, la la la. Oh, it's sliding. I can't get a grip of it. There we go. I may put the odd one. Oh, I caught it. Isn't it like the snow's falling on the gifts? What a joy. What a joy. If I had grandkids, oh my goodness. Words just can't say. I can't wait till I'm a grandma. Oh my goodness. What joy. New life. Hey, what joy. Innocence. It's beautiful. Oops. Is that on there? Oh, I hope that's not a delivery. I know my son's ordered himself a hoodie. That's arrived. And some of my other son's ordered his girlfriend a present for her birthday. And that's supposed to be coming today. Let's put a few around the front. And just stick them in as well. Don't it look beautiful, guys, from the back end of it as well? It looks very busy from the front, so that's why now I need to get some greenery in and stuff like that. Just to break that up, that busyness. So we need to start popping in things. All right, let's start. I'm going to and just see. I want to place some of our roses. Oh, there actually. I want one definitely on here. So let's get this one in first. Put that in the centre. I've got these as well. Let me chop these down. And I've got those. Let me chop those off as well so I can throw the stem away. I've still got those wispy things. So let's cut those. I've got those. I don't know whether I'm going to add those in. Oh, I don't know. That's a maybe. Put that. I don't need all of that. Do need, yeah, we need some of this. What have I just done with that? Am I going, oh, it's here, look, right in front of my eyes. I am going loopy. They ought to call me Lou, Loopy Lou. I'll take that one off. I don't want that bit. I'll save that a moment. Oh my goodness. Right, and I've got the baubles as well. I don't want to put those there. I'm going to put those in here. Again, pull one off, stick a little stem that I've cut off of the pick. I use that. Oh my goodness, come on. I hate to think how long I've gone on the video so far. Probably 2 hours. Oh. But you know me, guys, I'm like a movie, like I say. What have I just lobbed in the bin? Oh, I can see it. A rose. Right. Let me move those scissors and cut this a little bit short, and I'm going to start placing things in and around to try and now start filling up our space, empty space. I'm trying to think what other greenery I could use. Let me think. Something with a bigger leaf. Otherwise I'm going to be putting lots and lots of foliage in to try and fill it. So So that's what I'm trying not to do. I don't want to put all little bits in. I'll turn this around in a moment, guys. I just want to place, I'm not putting these in any particular order. I'm just popping them in now to start filling in space, as you can see. Let's get this gold rose in as well. I want that there. Cut that bit off. Want to gosh, let me have a look. It's going through my mind while I'm working what I could use, what's got a bigger, just a bit more of a rounded leaf. Oh, what a perfect spot. Our Fortunia, it's got white on, so that looks like a bit frosty look. Place some of those in. Oh yes. Let's get these in as well. Put that behind there. So if I just go there, now it's this side more than anything that we need to start putting in bigger foliage. Okay, to start filling up those empty spaces. And to give it a nice feel. Christmas. Gosh, I keep looking at it. I can't help it. This is how I am on Christmas morning. Smiling galore. I have the biggest smile. Or do I use the taller one? Yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh, I've got to come around this side, guys. It's a bit hard, and let me make sure it's the right way. Just manipulate. Bend that a little. Oh, it's better. Yes. He looks so happy sat there. If I do say so myself. Let's get some Christmas baubles along with him. Make sure where they're sitting. I want them to lean. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to put one in there, right at the top, like that. Sorry guys, I'm just so excited. I've got to get some of those seed heads in. Gosh, all these things I wanted to put in. Seed head, let me try. Just to give it a different texture, I'm just going to place. Oh, that looks a bit more Christmassy with those in. I knew they would. Do I place on there? Or do I actually? Oh, at the bottom. Hide. Sorry if I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm just trying to see where I could put these. Can I place one up there? Like that. Or do I bring it down here? Oh goodness, I caught it on some. I think it needs to go up here for some reason. It's drawing my eye. Oh, let me get these prongs off. So it stopped catching. No, I don't like that there. I may just need that one in there. Who knows? Where's that? No, that's not big enough. Where's that thing I have? Here it is. A little single rose that I had. I'm going to cut that right down. And I'm going to sit this in the centre of the ribbon at the back. Like that. I think the back's finished. I don't want to do anything else to the back. I'm just considering. Oh, it's hard now. Now I'm getting everything all full. Stick that onto the excuse me. And put a few of these in. Oh, I have just come up with an idea. Oh, why didn't I think of it? A few, you know, when we was young, guys. You may be all not as old as me, but when we was young, we used to get apples and oranges in our Christmas presents as gifts. Lovely apples and oranges. Oh, why didn't I get any of those out? I have got lots. I'm just dotting the odd one of these around. Just add a little bit of texture in other places. And then that one can go in there. Under the holly. Sit that like that. I need something there. hang 6, guys. I may just get it. Gosh, it's looking extremely busy. Oh, I've got some small oranges. Oh, some small ones. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I've got blueberries in here. What have I got those in here for? Oh, I'm going to put that in. Right, I'm not going to get no more fruit because otherwise I'll start again with everything. So I'm just going to take those. So I want this. I've just looked at that there and I thought that blue looked beautiful. Just to be that bit of contrast of blue. Because there's lots of reds. I wonder if I could put an orange inside here. So let's get that in. So then that can take away that empty space here. And then I put one of those berries at the bottom, these seeds at the bottom. To just hide also. Just slightly move that. I can hear another. Oh, it's like Van City round here. Not that I live on a main road, I don't. It's all the parcels. Guilty. Oh, I don't know whether to put that in there now. It takes away from the colour scheme. So no, I've decided not to. But I have got, oh my goodness me, there's so much sparkly going on. I don't know whether that'll be enough. I don't want any more in here. I think I want to place some things further down because I'm looking at it from this angle and it looks quite full. So let's get some things pushed a bit down. Move some stuff in a different angle. Now why is that bothering me? This is where I start messing. I don't want it to look everything too close that you can't see. And I think that's what it started to look like. I want you to be able to see things individually. So do we put the odd greenery in just to break it up? Because these are fine, I'm just going to scatter the odd one, 2 or 3 around, just to break up all that red. From the front. One in here. do I feel I need one there? That's better. Better than it all being all clumped. So I've moved them around. Well, not moved them, bent them. Bent them into a slightly different position. So it just doesn't look too overwhelming. Alright, no more needed up there. So I've got, I don't think I'm going to put these in. So we'll leave those out. What's that? I keep thinking I've seen holly. See, that's a smaller poinsettia. So let's try that one. Along there, just to cover that up. Yeah, with that poinsettia placed in, have I got another one? Yeah, here's one. Then that's taking away that gap. Do the same on that side. Let me just check. Here, down here. So do I place one of these gold flowers down there? Or, in fact, mind you, it's a lot of red down there, so I need something different. Let me just see. Yeah. I don't want to force it too far. I think it's hitting a stem. I want to still be able to see some of it. Right, there's one more bit. Oh, I know what I want to. Oh, I forgot about those. I keep spotting things that I forgot about. Oh, look at these, guys. I used to have these. I used to have lots of these. Look at the colour of those poinsettias. Deep burgundy. Oh, I went mad for those about a year ago. Oh, I loved them. Oh my goodness, look what I have found. Another piece. There's not much in there, so that is going there. And then I think we are finished. Just to cover this. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So, oh my gosh, guys, I'll let you have a look at him while I, just as you know me, get rid of all my bits and bobs away from me. That goes in there. Where's that big bag I had? There. They go away, they go away, they go away. All those on the floor. Oh, isn't it just joyous? I love it. I didn't put any red berries in, but hey-oh. This is just wonderful. So we have got now probably going on 3 hours now in me, my video. With all the chatting and thinking of other things to put in. La la. Put the glue back in there, what's dripped. Let me just check how long we've been going for. I get a bit, not scared, but I don't want it to be too long, my video, because I don't want you to all become bored. So I have to take that into consideration. So let me just have a look. Oh, 2 hours, 11 minutes. Oh gosh, I said it'd be about 2 hours. Oh gosh. Sorry guys if I've taken up your time. Right. There we have, excuse me, my little sledge. For Santa's sack on it that I made myself. Well, not made myself, but put it on, shortened it. Put all these little gifts in that I got, little prezzies, drums, soldier, sleigh, candies, nutcracker, pair of gloves, prezzy, a scarf for mum, all things like that, placed in with Santa's little helper waiting for Santa to board the sleigh so off they can go, delivering all the gifts, with some lovely little baubles in as well. So I am going to bring this up closer. So that's what we have. Look at all of that. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh my goodness. You know, because I'm not selling this, this is going in my house at Christmas. I am having this in my house, on my fireplace or on my coffee table, where I can glare at it and just smile. So that is it from the side, on one side. And then the beautiful bow at the back to finish off the sleigh at the end. So it's not left bare. And then I'm trying to hold the battery on, so it's not fallen off. It's just that I don't know if it'll droop. And then this is this side as well. This, with the gold roses, just to add a bit of extra colour, bits of gold leaf to break it up. And oh, guys, he is smiling. So I hope you enjoyed that. Santa's sure ready to go. And get Rudolph strapped up with his little helper to go and deliver all the kiddies, the mums, the dads, the grannies, aunts, uncles, everybody, their beautiful, beautiful gifts. So again, if I just sit down, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That surely cheered me up. It's very busy, very busy. I could have done put less in, I guess, but me being me, I'm big and extravagant. I love things like this. So I do sometimes go overboard, but I've made sure you can see his helper. So if you enjoyed that, guys, or you've got something along those lines, give it a go. And Sandra and Julie, once you've been to B&M, I'm sure if you do something like this, do it. Just do it, guys. Oh, even if you do a wreath, put it all in. Make it joyous and festive. And all you other wonderful subscribers, I'm sure you're all doing a fabulous job. And I am very, very proud to have you all as my subscribers. You are just wonderful and I love you all. So enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you again soon. So take care, everybody, and have a fabulous weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, and before I go, don't forget to subscribe, share and like as well. I just thought I'd say that. I forgot about that. So I'm not going to be talking too loud now because my cat's asleep. And that's how I want him to stay. So again, enjoy your weekend, guys. And I'll probably be making another video. It won't be as long over the weekend. I try not to do as longer ones. So take care. Bye-bye.